So last Saturday, my friend Greg invited me out to see his new band play their first ever gig. He was super pumped about it and told me they had been working really hard on their set list. The only weird thing was, when I asked him where they were playing, he just said, "You'll know when you get there. Trust me, it's going to be legendary." I figured it was one of those secret pop-up shows or something, so I didn't press it. When Saturday night rolled around, I put on my best flannel, band gigs require flannel, it's the law, and texted Greg again for the address. He replied, "Just follow the signs." I got in my car and sure enough, there were little homemade signs taped to lampposts with nothing but 404 not found and arrows pointing in increasingly confusing directions. After about 40 minutes and at least 3 U-turns, I found myself standing in front of an abandoned Blockbuster, completely alone. I checked my phone, but the GPS just kept rerouting me in circles. I wasn't the only one. Turns out, a whole crowd of confused people in band t-shirts were also wandering around, staring at their phones, and looking for some sign of life. We all started swapping stories. Some people had ended up at a laundromat, others at a pet store that only sold goldfish. One guy said he'd been redirected so many times, he was pretty sure he'd crossed state lines. At this point, someone suggested maybe we were being punked, but then a guy in a beanie piped up, "Nah, this is just how they roll. They're called 404 not found for a reason." Finally, after a solid hour of wandering, we all gave up and decided to hit a diner together. As we sat down, someone asked Greg what their big hit was called. He grinned and said, "Oh, it's page not available. But don't worry, if you couldn't find the gig, you're already a true fan."